Hello, lovers. It is me, Angie from Learn Love Tarot, here to bring us our all signs in depth about Venus moving into Pisces from today, February 10th, through March the 6th, where Venus is exalted in the sign of Pisces. So today I'm going to be asking for each sign, how will the divine feminine energy of Venus be spinning the wheel of fate for us? I'm also going to be using half of Liz's deck and half of the What Lies Beneath to look at the balance of what we should be able to trust and then also what we need to use caution about. So the notes that you see here in front of me are posted beneath the description box there. They are linked below. I did want to point out that we have a master number 22 today. So if your birthday adds up to 22, that is a number of the master builder, adding up to the 4 of our emperor energy. So welcome to a green heart chakra day. If you're new here, welcome in. We are looking at even taking a gander at this angel number here. It's about faith is needed to make a big leap of some sort here. So with our double wheel energy of today's date, and then also the year that we are in, high priestess energy here would be Isis veiled. And then when we step into Empress energy or the energy of Venus, that is Isis unveiled. And again, we did have Venus moving into the sign of Pisces way early this morning, Eastern Standard Time at 5:18. We also have the sun's energy in the last decan of Aquarius at symbol 22, which is a rug placed on the floor for children to play. And that lesson is all about trusting that all will turn out right in the end as a life strategy, even during times of trouble. All right, we are ready to go here. I want to see what that has to say about times of trouble. I did get the Heartache Tonight song by the Eagles, and The Long Run is the album that's on. So with us moving, Venus moving into the first symbol of Pisces today, that is all about a mindful equal exchange where both parties benefit. So let's see what they want to say about all will be well. Interesting that we have saints here. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. Lessons in love. We've just finished up there, that 9th step of the hermit. And then I'm seeing the dove of peace here. And even during times of trouble, we don't know how or when we'll be supported, but this support is all around us. And Teresa of Avila says that I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. Okay, I'll keep that in mind there. In the environmental energy, we have the saint of authenticity. So, yeah, that's what I'm definitely feeling here, because at the end of July, when we are reaching the end of the North Node of Destiny in Pisces, it is retrograding back to 1 where Venus starts today. So I think this is going to be an important reading to let us know what may be cleared out for us if we do not end things that are not in balance of our own by our own means. Okay, if both parties are not benefiting, then the universe will always balance out energy. And interesting there that I'm pulling up those saints. Across lying on the rocks is where Mercury, the planet of communication, is in 8 cups here, standing up firmly for our own principles and being true to our own selves, no matter the cost. Okay, so one of the lessons of Pisces that Venus will be tooling through here. So this is the Divine Feminine Oracle. I'll be pulling for each sign if you'd like to look up more of those in depth. Okay, so without further ado here, we're going to start off with Pisces energy, sun, moon, and rising. And if you do happen to be a Pisces rising, this Venus is going to be entering your first house of self. So that will be conjunct. For example, if your sun in Pisces is sitting there in the first house, so will Venus. So this is going to be all about empowering your energy here, Pisces, wherever your Pisces placements are, if you have any currently, or simply if you don't have any other Pisces placements, it'd be the first house if you're Pisces rising. Okay, so without further ado here, how will the Divine Feminine Venus spin the wheel of fate for Pisces? With Pisces is an exalted sign for Venus. Okay, so Rabia, the queen of saintly women, I am in service of divine love. I move the way love asks me to move. We've also got Mashig Drone, the diamond-hearted Dakini. I see the light in my own darkness, okay, or shadow. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. So indeed, that may be what's being released here, Pisces. We shall find out. Ego would be house of self. So if you are a Pisces rising, that's what the gift of Venus could be bringing for you here. I think I'm going to switch these guys over. And the environmental energy here around you, Pisces. Kuan Yin, beautiful. I love that energy, the goddess of compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it because curiosity, noticing the butterfly there, we had that in the reading last night. Curiosity brings compassion. That would be the yellow solar plexus chakra if you look for the yellow thumbnail. Okay, Pisces, I've been told my eyes are my best feature. So let's go ahead and get the reading here for you. You may have on the split, there's a King of Wands energy, both fire energies there, both being Leo and Sagittarius respectively. So I see it, I want it, it's mine. And then on that right-hand side, perhaps ending an exhausting cycle here, Pisces. Okay. Let's see, first card out for Pisces. Again, if you're rising, it's conjunct your energy. So, being secure in divine love. This is the time period we're in right now with the sun in the last decan of Aquarius, Pisces. So this might be where I'm catching you at the moment, and not very satisfied by the love cups here so far, Cancerian energy with that Four of Cups. But the opportunity is the Chariot. This is a delivery of our heart's best intentions, I would say so, with that conjunction there in any other planets that are in conjunction for you with Pisces there. Let's look at releasing this darkness, I face my ego beliefs to feel free. Seven of Swords. So instead of taking all of the swords of pain with you, this is not trying to get away with something in this deck. This is all about only taking what is needed for the next part of your journey. Take the lessons learned, and you don't have to carry that pain with you. Okay. Let's keep going here, Pisces. In the recent past, this could be ignoring the waterfall of emotions that are behind you, like kind of like a nothing to see here. It feels like there's been a lot of pain, but you're not letting anybody see a sweat here, Pisces. And our King of Wands from the split. What is it that you want to see? I want to see this cup of love. That's a new cup on offer again, because the three I've had in the past, or the emotional availability here in the past, either your own or someone else's, has not been to your satisfaction, and you are releasing whatever it is that you've been holding back on, especially emotions if they've been ruminating here. Now, as the near future position, the 10 of Swords doesn't automatically convert back to the Ace of Truth, because we can stay in this energy an awful long time. However, the opportunity is to deliver our best intentions of the heart. Okay, let's see what the block is here. A current 10 of Pentacles situation, work where this has already been completed. You've reached the pinnacle of pentacles in this, and we're supposed to just take away the wisdom gained. And what Spirit wants you to know, there's that Ace of Cups on offer. As soon as you decide what it is that you do want, and with the intention, the best intentions of your heart here, to move forward, releasing this pain. Okay. And we have this brewing energy of the Seven of Pentacles. This is something we've been waiting on, but what this is telling me is Spirit's been waiting on you. This is a renewal of your heart's cup when it's decided here to be active regarding the informational takeaway. Okay. The Chariot energy, the Seven of the Chariot energy, is much more difficult than the previous Lovers energy. That was about yin yang balance. And Pisces, this, whatever this situation is here for you, a love situation, perhaps you have not taken on the masculine perspective of transmuting this pain and knowing what it is that you do want. So we have to fill our own heart's cup with how we would like to be treated, so we don't continue to attract the cups that we've had in the past. Three of Cups, for example. The past cups that have been disappointing. May extend this outcome for you here, Pisces. 77 energy. There's a puzzle piece that's going to be coming your way while Venus is in Pisces. That is going to, whatever nightmare situation that's been keeping you up in your head here. If you release it in the near future, this Nine of Swords then cycles out. It doesn't have to be in the outcome. You can certainly stay in the energy of focusing focusing on the disappointment, but then that continues to breed more disappointment, and maybe even some kind of a painful loss here that we have not wanted to face. Okay, let's see what's driving your energy, manifesting from a new Three of Wands, knowing that your manifestation is coming here, possibly by the end of Aquarius season, I believe on the 18th here, coming up next week. All right. There's some kind of truth here, double king energy. These are fixed energies, as is today's Wheel of Fortune energy. So there's some kind of truth here that you're just not seeing. Yeah. Delivery of our heart's intentions could be patterned relationships. And what Spirit's asking you to do here is to flip roles and take the lead, change positions, so that we don't repeat a pattern here. Yeah, maybe perhaps we've ignored healing here in the past, as it was offered to us. The Knight of Cups is learning how to utilize his spiritual energy here by scrying. And with that, driving your Knight of Wands, this is asking you to trust in the divine here, especially what you have not released or what may have been hidden from you in your subconscious. High Priestess energy, again, pretending like everything's fine, even though there's a wave, a waterfall of emotions here behind you, and we're acting as if nothing's wrong here. So maybe this is a secret that you're releasing, or you're finally letting go of this pattern. Could involve a Virgo, 10 of Pentacles, fueled by the Knight of Pentacles. This is all about loyalty and lessons. So whatever has not been loyal to you, take away the lesson of that Seven of Swords, okay? Only take the swords or the information needed so that you can learn to flip roles and release this pain. Eight of Pentacles, being very, very busy at this Eight of Cups. So it's telling me Venus is going to be busy this month with you, Pisces, especially if you have been waiting on walking away from a sleeping dog that you've needed to let lie, release what's been ready to go here, Pisces. Or else we're just going to perpetually 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, stay in this energy of I don't know which cup to pick. And it's inevitably going to end the same here as it always has, Pisces. This is being able to respect the other person's differences and be able to respect the journey thus far of the learning, and that learning has come to a close. The knowledge here, the wisdom has been gained. Now it's time to roll reversal there and head in a new direction there, Pisces. Okay, let's look at our balancing energy here regarding a final lesson. The final lesson here, final couple lessons of Pisces, once we hit the end of that North Node, the very tail end of July. So here we want to use what should we be able to trust versus what should we use caution regarding. Okay, trust. What can Pisces trust here as they move forward? Okay, so this new Ace of Cups, I love and adore you. I was hearing Miley Cyrus last night before I was going to bed, the I Adore You song. Okay, so I do love and adore you. What will you need to be cautious about on the other end of that scale, Pisces? Use caution if this could also be this betrayal energy, or what the tough part of this lesson to leave behind or take with you. Okay. Someone that was wearing a mask or didn't present themselves, the opportunity is to see the opposing energy or this role reversal. Okay, so use caution with someone that is apologizing, because I don't think that they were fully unmasked to you in the first place. Yeah, and perhaps Pisces here in your environmental energy, or of this person, if this was some kind of betrayal with another person. I don't know if they're just sorry, or it feels like a I'm sorry I got caught kind of thing here. Okay, what about for Pisces, the advice for you here? What is advice for Pisces? Advice for Pisces, 3. Now, keep in mind, Venus and Pisces going to be affecting us all. So Pisces is a water sign. Ride the current here. Embrace change, flow with the rhythm, and release resistance here. Stop waiting on someone that claims to be confused. Okay. 77 here from start to finish. We've got these double sevens here in the outcome. If you continue to wait, we're going to continue to be confused. Answers unfold in or during the dance of transition. This is the path of change. This is the path of change, 7, for our growth. Okay, so if you want to get out of this nightmare, Pisces, if you feel like that's what you've experienced, waiting around to find out isn't going to cut it. Okay, so you need to do what is best for you here regarding this long-term situation. We've learned everything there is to learn here. Okay, thank you so much, Pisces. I will catch you on the next one.